Avoid tax trouble. How to get your TFN fast in Australia. Have you just landed in Australia with dreams, excitement, and zero clue about the tax file number? No worries, mate, you're not alone. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to apply for a TFN, the very first official adult thing you need to do when you arrive in Australia. This simple number will be your ticket to earning money, staying legal, and not getting taxed like a criminal mastermind. But wait, what is a TFN anyway? Why is everyone whispering about it like it's some kind of secret code? And why do some students wait too long and regret it? We're going to cover it all step by step with fun, relatable stories, zero confusion, and a few laughs along the way. So stick around till the end and don't forget to subscribe if you want more real-life Aussie survival content with a smile. Now, let's dive into this tax-y adventure. So picture this. You've just arrived at the airport. Your head is spinning. You've got 23 kilos of luggage, jet lag the size of Uluru, and an uncle who keeps calling you to ask if you've found a job yet. But before you can even think of applying for work, there's one thing the Australian government wants from you, your TFN. You might be thinking, ugh, paperwork already? But trust me, this is one of the smoothest, easiest things you'll do in Australia. It's all online. No printing. No long queues. No kangaroo needs to sign your forms. Promise. What is a tax file number? A TFN is like your Australian tax identity number. The government uses it to track how much you earn, how much tax you should pay, and how not to tax you like a millionaire when you're just making minimum wage flipping burgers. Without a TFN, your boss is legally required to tax you at the highest rate possible, which means say goodbye to half your paycheck. Imagine earning $200 and only taking home $120. So yes, this number matters. Who needs a TFN? If you're planning to work, opening a bank account that earns interest, enrolling in uni where you might get scholarships or allowances, or starting a side hustle like walking dogs, tutoring math, or teaching your grandma how to use WhatsApp, then you need a TFN. Basically, if you're breathing in Australia and earning dollars, this number is your best friend. When should you apply? As soon as possible. Ideally within your first week. But don't panic if it takes a bit longer. You can still work without a TFN temporarily, but your employer will hold more tax until you give it to them. Let's not gift wrap our paychecks to the ATO, okay? But you need to apply for a TFN. Now here's where people usually get scared for no reason. The process is simple. You need your passport, your valid Australian visa, an Australian address, a few minutes of your time, that's it. No need for bank statements, no blood samples, no essays explaining your hopes and dreams. Step by step, how to apply for a TFN. Alright, let's roll up our sleeves and do it together. Step 1. Go to the ATO website. Just Google Apply TFN Australia. The official link is from Step 2. Choose foreign passport holders, permanent migrants, and temporary visitors. This is your category if you're a student visa holder. Step 3. Click Apply Online. It'll redirect you to the MyGov system, which is connected to the Australian immigration system. Step 4. Fill out your info. Passport number. Date of birth. Current Aussie address. Contact details. Make sure everything matches your visa info. If your passport says Pavitra and you write Pavi, that's not gonna fly. Step 5. Submit and wait. You'll get a reference number after submitting. Keep it safe. How long does it take? Usually between 5 to 10 working days. Your TFN will arrive at your postal address. So make sure you use an address where you can collect mail. Don't use your hostel's address if you're checking out next week. Funny mistakes students make. Let's take a break for some comedy. Student edition. One guy I know gave his friend's address, then that friend moved out. Gone with the wind. He had to apply again. Another friend thought TFN came via email. She kept checking her inbox for 2 weeks before realizing it was sitting in her mailbox under a pizza flyer. One genius tried to call the tax office at midnight. They don't work night shifts, folks. Another one asked the ATO if they'd deliver his TFN with his Uber Eats order. Boy, they said no. So, moral of the story, use a reliable address. Be patient. And remember, it's a government process, not Amazon Prime delivery. What to do after you get your TFN? You've got the number. Congrats. It's official. You're a taxpayer now. Here's what to do next. Give your TFN to your employer. They'll update your payroll info so you're taxed correctly. Update your bank account. Some banks request TFN for tax on earned interest. Keep the number safe. Do not lose it. Don't post it on your Instagram story. Don't get it tattooed. What if you lose your TFN? First, don't panic. You can retrieve it by logging into MyGov if you've connected your ATO account, calling the ATO with ID proof, or checking any previous payslips or tax returns, but ideally, save it somewhere secure like your Notes app or email it to yourself. Do I need to reapply next year? Nope. The TFN is for life. It doesn't expire. Even if you leave Australia and come back after 10 years, the same TFN is yours. Like your fingerprint. But for taxes, can you work while waiting for a TFN? Yes. You can start work, but you must tell your employer you've applied for it. They'll deduct a higher tax temporarily, but once you provide your TFN, they can fix it for future payments. A few quick tips. Don't pay anyone to apply for a TFN, it's free. Don't use third-party sites that ask for card details. Always go through the official ATO website. Don't delay. Every day you wait, you might be losing money to higher taxes. And if you're living with 5 roommates and a cat, don't trust them to hand you your mail. So there you go. You've officially learned how to apply for a TFN, why it's important, and how to avoid the silliest mistakes. Let this be the very first adult win in your Aussie journey. And hey, if you found this helpful, there's so much more coming. I'll be sharing more about job hunting, setting up your bank account, work rights, rent scams to avoid, and real-life student survival stories in Australia. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all of that, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching and welcome to your new Aussie life.